Namaste to everyone. This is Madhuri at Science at Your Tips. Welcome back to another session. So today we have the topic sources of energy, which is there in our 8th class textbook. Okay. So here in our sources of energy, what we are going to discuss. Mainly we discuss here these topics. First of all, we discuss what is energy is. What is the definition of energy? What are the different sources of energy? How to classify them? What is the classification of these sources? And after that we'll discuss about wood, and after that all fossil fuels. So these fossil fuels, here we are having about coal, petroleum, and also natural gas. Okay, so these are the topics we have here in our lesson. So first of all, let us discuss about energy. What is energy is? Energy is nothing but capacity to do work. Capacity to do work is nothing but energy. So this energy may be mechanical, wind energy, maybe light energy, sound energy, like that different types of energies are there. So this different types of energies, how we are getting that? What is the source of that particular energy? So let us discuss here what are the different sources of energy. So these sources can be classified based on different types of the considerations. Now let us take here one type of classification here, that is based on availability, where they are available for us, whether they are naturally available or they are made by human. We can call them as synthetic sources. Natural resources, synthetic resources are sources. So natural sources nothing but solar energy we have, wind energy we have, tidal energy we have. So these are all the different types of energies we are getting from nature, right? So hydro energy we have, that we are getting from the water, tidal energy we are getting from sea, wind energy we are getting from wind. Okay, so solar energy also can be considered under natural energy. Next, synthetic sources are also there, like which are made by human. So we are preparing many different types of things from which we are getting the energy. So different types of plastics, different types of things, whatever we have here, those are, we can call it as a so synthetic sources are nothing but the sources which are made by human, like chemical energy which is stored in the battery. We can call it as a synthetic source also because it is made by human. So that is one example for a synthetic source. Like that many are there. Plastics, different types of the polymers, from those also we are getting the energy. Different types of food materials also are synthetic food are there. So those, from those also we are getting some energy. All those we can consider as synthetic sources. So that is one type of classification, that is based on availability. Next, coming to one more type of classification based on the physical state. Based on physical state, how can you classify the types of sources? So here, based on the physical state, in the sense, here we have solid, liquid, and also gases. Solid, liquid, and gases. So you know already that what are the solid sources of energy, like firewood is there, coal is there. All these we can classify under solid sources of energy. Liquid, we have here petroleum. Okay, so petrol, diesel, all these we can write under liquid sources of energy. Even water also we can write, because from water also we are getting the energy. Next, gases like CNG we have, LPG we have. Okay, different types of gases like methane, butane, these are also, they are the sources of energy. So based on physical state also we can classify the energy resources. Next, based on whether they are renewable or not. Whether they are renewable or not. Renewable means if you use more than requirement, or if you are using more, then what happens, after some days they will vanish. They will not appear for us. Means again and again, after some days only, if they are able to prepare themselves, they are able to again they are synthesized, then we can call them as renewable resources. But some of the resources are there which are not prepared in 1 year or 2 years. They may take millions of years. Those type of resources we can call it as a non-renewable resources. So based on renewability, we can classify them as two types, renewable and also non-renewable. Renewable and one more is non-renewable resources. Okay, so whichever are renewable, like wind energy, if you are using more wind, then it will disappear from the earth. It is not like that. If you are consuming some oxygen, if you are inhaling some oxygen, again the next minute it will disappear. After 1 year it will disappear. Don't take that much oxygen. Nobody is saying like that. Don't use the petrol that much. Don't waste the petrol. Everybody is saying for us, because petrol is a non-renewable resource. Because for the preparation of that petrol, from petroleum we are getting that. So petroleum is prepared after when the decayed plant and plant material and animal material, whenever they are decayed for many of the years, the carbon present in them is undergoing some reaction to form this petroleum. From that petroleum we are getting petrol. Same like that coal also, it will take many millions of years for the formation. Okay, so that is why they are called as fossil fuels, and we can call them as non-renewable resource also. Okay, so based on renewability, we can classify them as two types, renewable and non-renewable. Based on the physical state, we can classify them as solid, liquid and gas, and based on the availability, natural and synthetic sources. So like this, three types of classifications we have seen. Now let us see about wood, quality of this wood. So you know already that this wood is used as a fuel. Wood is used as a fuel. Why it is used as fuel? Because it is cheaply available for us, and by burning that we are going to get energy. This is a solid substance. What we have, as we have seen before also, the classification of resources we have seen based on physical state, we are having solid, liquid and gas. So in that we can write this wood as a solid resource. So by burning this wood we are getting energy, heat energy is produced. Even previous days, by burning this wood, whatever the light energy is produced, that also was used, but nowadays we are not using that. Only by burning that we are getting some heat energy, and that is used for this heat energy will be used for, even till today we are using for cooking purpose also. Not only for cooking purpose, even in the different what we can say, like it can be used for steam engines, steam turbines also. But one thing we have here, the disadvantage of using this wood, it may produce more amount of carbon dioxide. If it is having any, like based on the type of the wood, if it is means if it is not dried properly, if it is somewhat wet, then also much amount of smoke will be produced. So those are some disadvantages of using this wood. Okay, so remaining fossil fuels and all we'll discuss in the next session. So thank you everyone. Thank you for watching my video. Like, comment and share my videos. Thank you everyone.